What is up, you guys? It's your girl Adriana XO1 and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are gonna be reviewing Birds of Paradise in the shade Crinkle Violet. So I have been wanting violet hair for the longest time. Of course, I have a purple violet mix in my hair right now, but it's patchy. It's not the best bleach job that I've ever done. And the last time that I dyed my hair, it was Moonstone Grey by Birds of Paradise. If I have a picture, I'll put it right here. It was really good. But I changed it up rather quickly and I moved on to using a local brand, and now I just want to dye my entire hair purple just in time for my birthday. So in this video, I will be showing you guys the bleaching process, how I bleach my hair. I'll be teaching you guys step by step, and I will also be showing you guys the application of Crinkle Violet, and I'll give you guys my final thoughts and reviews on this shade. If you guys would like to see the Rudolphy Blue review that I have done before this, feel free to check out the cards right above me right now, and those will have the videos linked to all my other hair dye review videos. With that said, let's get started. If you don't really want to watch the entire bleaching segment, the process, feel free to skip to this given timestamp. I will leave it down here and you can just skip ahead and go directly to the hair dyeing process. And yeah, that part is usually rather quick. This video is gonna be long, I'm not gonna lie, but I'm just going to try and cover the basics of hair bleaching 101. I have relatively long hair, and to get my hair that is this long to be bleached super pale yellow, I will be needing a huge amount of bleach, and that is not equivalent to going to your local beauty supply store and getting the tiny sachets. I would highly recommend you to go ahead and get yourself a 100-gram tub of bleach. It is cheaper and it saves you a lot of money, and you get your money's worth compared to getting the tiny sachets. Birds of Paradise also has their own bleach lightning pack, so I will give the link to that down below. You can check that out as well, but this time I decided to just go ahead and get my own bleach and my own developer, because that's just how I've been doing this my whole life. So for bleach, we will be using the La Well Hair Blonde Booster, whatever it is. It's basically a hair blonder bleaching powder with a blue booster. I mean, it doesn't really matter, all these work the same. We will be using 40 volume for the first time. I really hope that my hair does not die, like literally like die. I don't want my hair dead. 40 volume is a very risky move that I'm doing, and I would not recommend anybody to touch 40 volume developer, because if you are not used to bleaching your hair on your own, if this is your first time, you might have disastrous results. So let's just not stick to 40 volume. I would recommend you, if you are a beginner, to stick to 30 volume, and you can do 2 passes of 30 volume. So you can do one time, wash your hair out, give your hair a break for maybe a day or two, oil it really well, condition it really well, and then you can do another 30 volume developer pass with it. But otherwise, stay away from the 40 volume. Change your clothes. You're gonna want to wear something that you don't mind getting ruined by bleach. I'm gonna be using the coconut oil method. This is tried, tested by me. It works. It actually works, and it works better than just bleaching your hair dry, because it saves your hair a lot of damage in the long run. If you want an even more in-depth tutorial than this, you can check out the video I made 3 years ago on this channel. I think I should be able to make another card on top right now. If I'm not, I will link it down below. It's using the coconut oil method. What the coconut oil does is it provides a really good barrier between your hair and the bleach, and it reduces the damage that the bleach does in the process of lifting and lightening your hair. What I did, I just doused the ends mainly here. Like, I just poured that shit on and I saturated it, and I'm just like massaging it in, because I'm really afraid that my ends might get even more brittle or recently had a trim, and it's made my hair healthier, but I really don't want to cut my hair any more than this right now. At this point, you can take a claw clip to section your hair, or you can also use hair ties, preferably 3 to 4 sections, or it also depends on the volume of your hair. So I stick with 3 sections, and it usually works out pretty well for me. The easiest way to go about this is that most companies recommend that you use a 1:2 ratio. The company right now that I'm using has a 1:1 ratio, which is kind of weird, it could result in a thicker consistency, but I'm going to stick with my 1:2 ratio. And for every 1 part of powder that you add, you need to add 2 parts of developer, and this results in a very pancakey consistency, like so. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm ready with my gloves, my bleach mixture. Quickly gonna section my hair off. I have a feeling that my underlights might develop way faster than my top part of my hair. But yeah, we're gonna start from the bottom. We're gonna go to the top. I'll be filming this time lapse for you guys. After 2 rounds of bleach, this is where my hair is at. It's still a little patchy in the back because this is where I had used a lot of box dyes. My waves are still intact. It's not that dead yet, but if it does feel a little more rough or dry than this even after dyeing my hair, I'm ready to chop off a few inches here and there just to maintain its health. But it has lightened up pretty well. I am a little worried of the brown ends that may not be able to catch the dye super evenly. So these are my already bleached ends which had a little bit of old purple dye in it and it's faded to this pink. And so are my money pieces. And my roots are alright, I guess. My roots are alright. And I guess the purple is just gonna cover up on top of it. We are gonna now try Crinkle Violet. And if you've reached till here, this part of the video, you have a ton of patience for me. Thank you. And we got it open. This smells so fucking good. That's the one thing I love about Birds of Paradyes, is it doesn't have these weird smells like the other semi-permanent dyes that I've used. They always have this really off smell. This is how the color looks like. I'll just show it on my hand. So it's a beautiful violet, and apparently this violet is supposed to fade into lovely lilacs, lavenders, and eventually to a beautiful white silver gray mix. So that's what I'm really excited about. I believe the front of my hair can get toned really well to a silver with this once this entire violet runs out of my hair after the washes. So yeah, it smells like berries. It smells really fucking good. We're just gonna go ahead, we're gonna dye my hair, and we're gonna see what the end result is like. We'll begin the time lapse right about now. that I'm done. It's empty. This is one thing that I really don't like. I wish there was a bigger quantity because I have dealt with the same length of hair before, and I've dealt with other brands. I don't want to name them, and I've gotten more in quantity that was able to, finish off my entire like chest level hair. I wish the quantity was more, guys. Come on, it's just too less to cover. I feel like I have some spots remaining in the back, and I don't know how I'm going to deal with it. Let me see if I can quickly find a fix for that. Otherwise, I'm going to be dealing with some really weird spotty ends here. I don't think you guys can see it there. I have a feeling I've missed something in the back. I had to cut the dye like by adding conditioner, my Dove conditioner, and it kind of like doubles the amount towards the end. But yeah, I think you should probably take 2 jars if you have anything more than your normal shoulder length hair level, especially if you're doing a whole global thing like I am right now. So yeah, I really need to find a fix for my um, hair dye right now because I don't have enough of it to finish. But anyway, I'm gonna let this sit for about 30 minutes, 20 minutes, and we're gonna rinse it out with only cold water, no warm water, no hot water, and no shampoo, and no conditioner. I just like to rinse it all out till the water runs clear. I'm gonna dry it, style it, and I'll get back to you guys soon.
What does perfect even mean? Is there even such a thing?
This is how my hair is, guys. I love it. I actually really do love it. Even though I ran out of dye towards the end, I managed to get it done. It's jugaad. It's just good old jugaad. So here it is. This is how it looks. I know you guys saw that montage, whatever. But my hair is kind of dry, not gonna lie. The conditioner dye can only do so much. I will just have to like either get Olaplex done or oil my hair regularly and have deep conditioners. But my hair will survive. It will grow. My hair grows really, really fast, and it's really a pain in the ass when I have to get my roots bleached. So I might just let my roots grow to black and let this all fade out. And yeah, here's Mochi. Hi. So let's get some things straight. Let's be real honest and quick for a second. I think I left the dye on for way too long. I was supposed to leave it on for only like 30 minutes, 25 30 minutes. I ended up waiting nearly an hour because I was waiting for a little bit of a replacement dye to come from the neighboring store. And some areas here have turned black, and I don't know if you guys can see it, but it shows up really brassy here. But when I rinsed it out and it was like wet, it was black and I panicked. And I don't know what caused that. So if you are dyeing your hair purple and if you have even a little bit of a brassy yellow going on, like how you guys saw in the video, you need to either tone it out before dyeing your hair purple violet, or you need to bleach it again. That's my only advice. And please don't leave it on for 1 hour like I did. That was the worst mistake you could ever do. So yeah, that has left few bits and pieces towards the back as black, but I don't really mind because black and violet go really well together. That is all for my review of this dye. I loved it. If you have hair that is my length, so you can see this length, get 2 jars please. 1 jar is not gonna cover your hair if you're doing global. If you're doing a balayage, if you're doing all your money pieces, you can go ahead with a single jar. But if you have any hair that is the same length as mine, the same texture as mine, and the same if it's thick and not fine, you really need 2 jars. So that is all for my video, guys. I hope you guys liked this video, and if you did, please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel. It helps me out a lot. I have a Twitter and an Instagram where I post a lot of content, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.